Wild card matchup that's coming up this week with the Saints and the Bears. I'll put Trubisky in there.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans
this year
as
for the
their
Bears.
Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he returns this to the 22. You see Nick Foles coming out, the MVP of Super Bowl 52, as he will be the one to lead this Bears offense.
Let me try and get Trubisky in there. This game coming up is going to be kind of tough for the Bears. There you go, Trubisky. Should probably just get him off the whole depth chart.
Life of an NFL player, there are a lot of twists and turns, aren't there? A lot of ups and downs. Maybe you can even say a bunch of different careers. How about Nick Foles? Early in his
the only way
career,
really Chicago has a chance at this is
and he's taken down here by the Saints.
They have to run the ball.
Loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know
definitely
just
can't
how
get
important
no offensive shootout with the Saints. Bears don't have enough offense.
You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Give him 40 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
That's going to be picked.
Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
All right.
That'll be a 41-yard punt.
This will be the strength for the Bears.
The Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints trot onto the field behind the veteran right arm of Drew Brees, a former Purdue Boilermaker.
Have to try and keep this guy off the field.
Back in 2001.
Total relentlessness
this upcoming
and
week.
Consistency. Almost like a machine. If you watch him in practice after every throw, he resets his feet, visualizes all the other options on a play. So if he has to do it in a game, it's already there, has the muscle memory. I start calling him AI for artificial intelligence. Whatever the defense does during a game, he
I thought he was going to catch that.
and uses it against them as the game moves on.
Johnson, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force
Really
the
can't blitz them too much.
One thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs,
Drew Brees
and you're
has
playing
almost
on the
the
road,
quickest
you absolutely
release
have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover
out of the
battle
pocket.
key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get
3rd and
one,
6.
defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Let me try and switch them up here.
Now Brees on 3rd down.
Get him back.
And he finds Cook.
Damn.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Brees' throw on target to Cook.
Also doesn't help that the middle linebacker for Chicago got injured in the game against Green Bay.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hopefully he makes some time for the game, but
now Brees again.
if they don't, it's going to be...
Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's going to have another 1st first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin
There we go.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away
wide
from that
open.
Like, okay,
Golly.
you can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good opening drive. That's a tone setter.
Exactly what I would think.
3 tight ends in
This
the ball
almost
game
is-
here on 1st and 10.
I put it on 5-minute quarters just so the video is not as long.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. So that
Also, an X factor for New Orleans is going to be Taysom Hill.
The came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
I know they probably don't have that built
After
into
the
the game.
touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Now it's Patterson.
Come on, cut it.
Lane opens here. He's
Oh.
past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game.
I'm going to try and do some ball control because it's exactly how they would have to go.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
That's what they have to do on
Realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special
Sunday.
plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. Oh, he got
Yes.
position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's taken down right at the
There we
45-yard
go.
line. That one covers 24
Hopefully they'll open up
yards.
some,
It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a
Open up the running game for me
never
after
lock
that
in
one.
on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Go, 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 go.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go. Back of the
Catch
end
it.
zone.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Complete. Trying to
Damn.
dial up the long way out
3rd and
there,
7.
but it'll be 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon
Close.
as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move,
Let me try.
defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he'll get this
was
only
short.
to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just
I
saw
might
that
actually
on
go
display
for it
right
here.
there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance.
Because if they get the ball back, it's going to be...
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're
It's going to be a
for it.
short pass here.
They'll try
Right there.
and throw for it with Trubisky.
There you go.
He'll get that complete to his tight
All
end,
right.
Cole Kmet. And he's
First round,
taken
baby.
down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Very nice.
So not
2-minute
quite
warning.
a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10
All
from
right.
the 10.
This is really the only way the Bears can
Around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the
keep up with the Saints is
and
not have Drew Brees and the offense have the ball.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Got it. Nice. I would do Lambeau Leap in New Orleans.
5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bears
Very
are an
nice.
extra point away from tying the football game. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to a play-action pass, you see the end result, usually a touchdown.
Is that
I missed it.
Is the play fake harder to defend
Damn
for the
it.
defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations, so it is harder to defend.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now this will make it into the end zone. And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard.
I'm start going to a dime.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play. But
Pick it off.
Did.
It's caught
No.
inside the 25. And all the way down inside the 25.
Hopefully they challenge that.
Well, Drew Brees into his 40s now doesn't have the strong arm that he once did. But don't
have a strong arm, but he throws it.
I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved?
I even hit him.
I'm going to tell you straight up. When you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it. But he sure made it
came down out of bounds.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st
No
and
challenge.
10.
Damn.
Working from the gun, it's Brees.
Come on.
That'll be complete to Cook. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
8 of 9.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brees. This will be caught at about the 6. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
I'm not going to adjust.
Again, they'll throw with Brees.
Thomas.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Juwan Johnson. To make the grab. And the Saints add on to their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. That time 75 yards.
Damn. Not even one incompletion. Have to do better on the 2nd half. I don't know if I should. I try and get it down to for at least a field goal. We'll see how Patterson does here on the kickoff.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should.
There you go.
Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And it appears that this was just a letdown from the offensive line, but they do have a tough job because if you're a big tackle out there on the perimeter, sometimes you don't have the agility to keep up with the defensive
Only 3 seconds to throw the ball.
In the backfield, and he got there and put his man on the ground.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there. On third down, Trubisky. He sets to fire.
Come on, catch it.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Right.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to get anything started, and that would have been a first down.
And they get the ball first too.
On time, no penalty.
All right.
And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
A 40-yard punt, 1
I think
yard
they'll just,
on the return, and control of the football.
Yeah, they might try it.
With very little time remaining until the half. Breeze now on first down. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders.
Damn.
And he'll be out of bounds.
That's a good pickup for New Orleans this year.
At the 44. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
Because they still have 1 timeout left. I'm guard against the default just in case, but I think they'll run.
Running with Kamara.
Yep.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Halftime.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the game's all-time leading passer, Drew Brees. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay,
if the Bears are only down 7 at halftime this weekend, I think they'll take it.
Set to resume play in the second half. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Hit him.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
There we go. Oh, he almost broke out of that.
Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Brees.
Too much time. Oh, nice play.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the
ball's
went
to the
coming
dime.
out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun on third down, Brees. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Come on.
On the return, Carter. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Bears take over. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage?
Pick them up.
We don't want to
There you
turn
go.
this into something that it's not. It's only a one-score game, so it's not exactly a crucial possession. But at the same time, they'd like to get things started and at least come away with 3 points.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now
Right there.
is a
What kind of throw was that?
They've kept them in by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Ah, picked.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
So after the INT, it's Breeze.
Oh, no.
Side here to Sanders. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Yeah, that might be all she wrote.
Mark him at the 5. And it goes an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one better than 20 miles an hour.
Watch the handoff to Kamara.
Shotgun now for Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action. Maybe
there we go. Very nice.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down,
he dropped it.
Shot at the end zone,
all right.
But it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes the score Saints 17.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Cordero Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league,
well, the Bears aren't that good offensively.
With the run, everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
There you go. There you go.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
All right, very nice.
Get it up to the 33-yard line.
There we go.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid
Catch the
game.
ball, Rook.
And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Janoris Jenkins on the coverage.
Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. 5 yards.
Right.
Now it's 3rd and 5.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
All right.
That's the end of the 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Well, now that's the 4th quarter. I guess that's my prediction.
This will be 3rd and 5.
I just think the Saints have too much offense
And Robinson with a big catch.
And the Chicago
And he will have the
offense,
first down as they're able to get
as we
the
saw
third
last
down
week
conversion.
with
The Chicago
Green Bay,
first down, the
they got to
former
the red
Jag,
zone,
Allen
but
Robinson
they
on the
weren't
catch
really
from
able to get
Trubisky.
any
Correct me
points
if I'm wrong.
once
Yeah,
they
you're
got
down
there,
2
except for a
scores.
couple
I
field
don't think
goals.
you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want
And
to
when you're
commit
going
to
against
full
Breeze
2-minute
and
offense, you have to
all
up
the
tempo,
offense
up
for
the
the Saints,
urgency. Maybe you're starting to
I
call
just
2
don't
plays
see
in a
how
huddle
Chicago
each
can win
time you
except
snap the
for
ball.
trying to ball control and keep them Saints offense off the field. But I think the Saints will win.
And down he goes at the 49.
I want to say probably 28-17.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Trubisky will throw. Middle of the field,
nice.
Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right
catch it.
where it needed to be. Really good trust between
Did I lose
quarterback and
yards on that?
receiver.
I
Really
did.
good completion.
He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there.
See if I can get off for a 2-minute warning. Ah, damn it.
And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard
I have to get in the end zone somehow.
A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
There it is. He's open.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So 2 third down
He missed
conversions
that.
on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
There it is, right down the middle.
Kick by Pinheiro is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
17. Bears 9.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try to
I'm going to kick it deep.
And no return from Montgomery. Bring it out to the 25.
If I was playing someone that didn't have
the New Orleans offense. And this
have an
game
offense.
Not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
There you go.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
No game.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
All right.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say,
Did someone get injured on the left?
The coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
On 3rd down, here's
there we go.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line.
So let's have a shot.
The first down marker.
Very
the
nice.
Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
Come on.
It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Trubisky readies the offense. Down by 8, 44 seconds to go.
No
How will this
timeout.
thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
I had to get rid of it there. Damn.
Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And we got second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit
Catch
dinged
it.
up here, or is it just just by a bit?
Pass interference?
Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Illegal touching.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
All right, let's.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky.
Oh, he lost the ball.
Trubisky lost the football.
You can't advance it. That's it. It's over.
Remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Yep. Just as I thought.
Breeze with a kneel down, and that ought to do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road.
Well, hopefully I'm wrong about the prediction.
Your home crowd, isn't there?
But
and the home crowd applauding.
I think the Bears will lose to the Saints.
Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right.
Tune in next week. Or tomorrow I might do another one for another matchup for this weekend.
A victory here for New Orleans. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural, but I like where we're going with this.